Well, hello there, I'm eating my lunch. While doing that, I'm getting an A from, what is it, competitive programming 1, I guess. So I just do this contest, I get like 20 points and I'm done because I got 20 points, 2 points from some contest last week. Bam, bam. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Fucking beat like sorry, bro. Okay, let's look at this. One index at every letter is equal, right? Return true. Okay. One letter. Okay. So I need to get default dict int, right? So first I get the frequency dc equals 1. Now I get the for ab in d, and then we have L is equal to this, L is set at there the frequency, L list L, and now L sort. No, that's the frequency, right? And then what is how many times there, right? So we have the frequencies, and now no. I have these frequencies, and the frequencies need count, right? So well, okay, so this is difficulter than I thought to implement. Basically, you need to get the frequency. Now you need to get the f default dict int, right? So we go for ab in dictionary and then fb plus equals 1, right? So now a is set of these. No. So first of all, if we have 3 frequencies, that's bad, right? So if when f over 2 return false, if when f1 return true, and now we have 2 of them, right? Now if either of them A append B, right? So that's the counts of them. No, X is this, AB, right? So we have we know I can just literally remove one letter and check it. Check W sort I while I len W and VJ. Okay, so that's the K is 0, no. For invert the plus equals 1, and now if len of set of the values is smaller than equal to 1, no, we just return this. for I image len word, and now suppose we remove this ith word, right? So if check of vi plus 1 return false, right? W is not defined. Okay, run code. Why is it AACC? ABCC. So then I guess 1. Oh no, it's like this. This should be true false, right? True false, okay. BCC, ACC, ABC. Okay, so this was basically we just try to check every character and then remove each character and then check if frequencies of all characters are equal, right? You are given a stream of n videos. This thing number upload, you need to implement the longest uploaded prefix at what we consider I. So, okay, well, so self and n, self ans 0, right? And now we upload, I wanna do C++ first of all, int n, and then set int val, and all of these are, let's call them unique, right? Return, I guess, pointer, int pointer 0, right? And now video, no, you insert video while you count pointer +1, pointer ++. This should work easily. What's the answer? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3. I think this should work. Okay. We are given nums 1 and 2, nums 3, which of all pairings okay. All possible pairs of bitwise XOR so it's basically just first one XOR with all of them, second one with all of them, so it's just nums 0, 0, this, right? So it's just okay, so that should be easy, right? Because okay, so nm len nums 1 len nums 2. Now this is this, return answer. Now for x in nums1, if m with this, right, then ans XOR with x, right, and that's it, I think. So it's 30 and 0. Oh, that's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4x in nums2 if n and 1. If n and 1 ans XOR with x. This is the answer to the problem. Okay, that was easy. We are given nums1 defined number of pairs such that what? Okay, we have to rewrite the equation. So nums1I minus this is nums1j minus this, right? So if we subtract this and subtract this, the difference so this should be extremely easy, right? With one little thing. Oh my god. Okay, so what I need is ordered set C++ code forces. So I need all the ordered set for this thing. So can you give me like the entire code, bro? PBD after the images, okay, whatever. Using namespace PBDS using namespace Babadosa. Okay, let's look at this. I'm just gonna use this code and that's it. I think lemao. There could be multiple values actually. So what is this? I had this on submissions. God fucking damn it, bro. Using of PBDS. God. Pair. Geeks for geeks. Babadosa. Okay, this will probably give me a better guide. Right, so I have those two. Shut the fuck up, bro. This needs to be pair of, I guess, ints. So I guess that's the same thing. Whatever. So vector int a of int nums1. So basically we reload the equation. AI nums 1i minus nums 2i. Okay, and then what we need, so we have this value and we are looking all smaller like that. So map int cent, right, and then long ans return return ans ordered set x. Okay, let's call it st, right? So auto it is st. How do I use it? I already forgot. Find by order. What is this? Find kate element. Strictly smaller than this, right? Okay. So fuck. Number of items that are. Okay, so we need is order of key, and now the key needs to be right, so all of those smaller ones, right, and then it's we have a pair of AI plus difference, so we need something smaller than that, right? So +1 and -1 here, and it's int long current, so that's the count of them, right? Ans current sound plus stay insert AI sound AI plus I guess. Is it? I think it might be. Okay, we are done with the contest. Let's see. 5 minutes. I am 75th with this. What? Are you kidding? I lost 6 minutes on the first fucking task, which took them like 2 minutes on average. So if I just cut by 4 minutes, I'm 14th. Jesus Christ. Wait, it's not updated. I am 21st? Okay, that's better, but I lost a lot of time here. Anyways, that's I could explain the and I was looking for so long for this. Anyways, 90 seconds, but I have 18.16 finish time. What are you talking about? 90 seconds. Leetcode just doesn't work. Oh, it's not updating properly. Okay. For example, this guy beat me, right? So I'll be like hopefully top 50. Well, anyways, I could explain the solutions, I guess. So for the first one, I basically told it, right? So suppose we have ABCC, right? ABCC. So what we trying to do is we test for all of the strings, right? So we remove the first character with BCC. Now we check frequencies, right? I probably should show the Python code, right? So we remove the ith character, right? And now if the check for that word is okay, we return true. Now what does check do is we have a dictionary where we count frequencies, and now d values gives us the, because then the dictionary has pairs of value and frequency, right? And d values returns us the frequencies of those values, which are the frequencies of the letters. We put them in set, and we want to have one at most. It could happen we have an empty word, which doesn't happen actually. So this actually could be equals, because we cannot have an empty string even if we remove one character from n, is length of the word is at least 2, so even if we remove one, there is still one left, right? So if the set of the size of the set of the frequencies is 1, right? So all of them are same. It's just Pythonic cringe. Like it took me 10 years to figure this out. Anyways, okay. So question 2 was pretty easy. Okay, so I didn't even need the n actually. Okay, well, we can use this constructor at least for comments, right? So suppose these are the numbers of, right, so suppose n is 5, and now the, wait, so here the n is 4, okay? So let's do the sample, right? So okay, so we have set of uploaded videos, right? So u and the pointer, which is the current, alright, so minimum index of a video that is not uploaded, right? So first it is 0. Now we upload, so what happens when we upload a video? Well, the video number 3 was uploaded, right? So it looks like this, right? These underscores are not uploaded, and these with numbers are uploaded. This 0 is just, you know, here is our pointer, right, at the beginning, but there is no video with id 0, right? And now we try to move the pointer, right? So we move the pointer while the next video, right, which is either video with id 1 is up, which is not true, so we don't move the pointer, right? Then we upload video 1. Now the pointer can move because now we have uploaded video 1, right? So our pointer went from here, right? It went to here, right? It's pointing to 1 now, right? So because video 2 has not been uploaded, right? So pointer plus 1, so pointer is 1 plus 1 is 2. We don't have it in our set, right? Then we upload the video 2, and suddenly our pointer can move again and again, right? And it stops because the video 4 is not uploaded yet, right? And then when we ask for the longest, we just return the location of pointer. Now, how fast does this work? Well, this query is constant time because we just asked for integer, and this upload is log n amortized, I think. Yes, because if we insert the video, right, I'm not good at amortized time complexity, but I think that should be the right answer, because we are gonna upload at most n videos, right? Now we upload video, we insert it, right? We insert the video, so this login, right? And then we move the pointer, right? So the pointer is never pointing to the same, it's the prefix is just increasing, right? So it's just it points to all of the videos at most once, right? So we basically just kind of between the operations move the pointer, but it will do n iterations, right? But the iteration is also like this, I think, is constant, the count. So this like even if in the first upload all video, first move the pointer, upload video, move the pointer, right? Moving pointer, constant time, upload log time. If we upload the videos from the back, right, this doesn't happen, right? So we uploaded n times and the complexity was log n, so n log n, right? And if we go from the back, so this doesn't happen, right? So I upload video n minus blah blah blah, and then when we upload the video 1, right, so suppose here we upload 4, then 3, then 2, the pointer still is pointing to 0, right? And then when we upload 1, it didn't move, right? And then it just moves way over here, so the moves over 4 because the 5 was not uploaded, and it will never be, right? So it's like amortized log n, because the it's basically n log n plus n, but the n is not in there because it's smaller, and we don't count the n in there because it's smaller than or how do I say it, has less weight. It grows, it doesn't grow, the on function doesn't grow as fast as n log n function, right? Okay, so that's about it. That was pretty easy, to be fair. Now the problem 3 was even easier in my opinion. It took me just a little bit to realize what they want. But basically, if you look at this, you XOR number 0 with numbers with all of these numbers, right? And you also XOR this, right? So XOR number 2 with all the numbers here, and then you XOR all of these together, right? So except these two, right? So we could switch these commas with this XOR sign also, right? And then we realize that we do first number XOR first number XOR right? So the first number is XORed m times, right? If m is the length of the second array. Now if that is even, right, if we like x XOR x is 0, right? But x XOR x is 0, and then 0 XOR x is, right? So if we have twice some number, we XOR it with itself, then we get 0. And when we XOR 0 again with x, so with third x, the odd number of x's will give us the x, right? So basically we just go through numbers of the first array. Now if the length of the second array is even, then we XOR the answer with the current number, and then we also do the for the other numbers in the other array, right? So 3 will be XORed with this and this, 4 with this and this, right? And then we have like nums to 0 XOR nums to 0 nums to 1 XOR nums to 1, right? So again, if the length of this is, so each number will be XORed in the result, right? The result will be XORed with 4 n times, where n is the length of the first array. So again, if n is even, we do nothing. If n is odd, this check happens, right? So we just XOR the answer. So the complexity is n plus m, where n and m are length of the first and second array respectively. So that was pretty fast, could have been done way faster, but it still seems like Leetcode is very not updating, but okay. Now this is extremely easy problem if you know like some data structure, which you could see I used, or better say copied. Surprisingly the code looks pretty clean. So basically in these kinds of problems you are trying to, with two arrays, you're trying to rewrite the equation, right? Because now left and right part are both dependent of I and j, right? Now, but that nothing stops us from subtracting nums to ij and adding nums 1j. Now what we get after doing that subtraction, we have nums 1i minus nums 2i nums 1j minus nums 2j plus difference, right? So now we create an array where ai is equal to nums 1i minus nums 2i, right? So I do this here, so this left part translates to ai, and now this translates to aj. So now we have to just count these pairs. So now how we can do that, basically we just suppose we have some ordered set, right? There are many ways you could do this, maybe with differences and sec3 if you would compress the values, but that's just too much work and it's a useless waste of time. So instead we do ordered set, so you just find out how is this long garbage written on the internet, and the two headers included in the namespace, and then you basically just this ordered, so in the ordered set we have to, these are the just pairs, so that because it cannot be multiset, right? So the pairs are, suppose we have a is equal to like 1 2 1 3, right? The ordered in the ordered set, right, there will be like pairs of 1 0, because it's the 0 of 1, then 2 0, and then 1 1, right, and then 3 1, and then if we would add another one, right, it would be like 1 2. Okay, so we understand that now, hopefully. Now what happens? So we have, right, but they will be ordered. So suppose the difference is 2, right? So diff 2 and right? So, and we are on where we are on the index 3, right? So how does our set look like? Remember, it's sorted, so we have 1 0 1 1 and then we have 2 1, right? And sorry, 2 0. Now what does this query do? It finds us, it counts as how many elements are strictly smaller than the element we query for, right? So we query for, we need so as you can see, this equation is not strictly, right? So suppose we are, so this j is here, right? J is on this 3 and this is the set, right? Difference is 2. So what we can do, this equation is actually just exactly the same as this equation. So we query for this pair, right? So AI, which is supposed to be this, right, plus the difference plus 1, because we want strictly smaller, and this minus 1 is just there so that if there would be, for example, like AI plus div plus 2 plus 1, so that we don't because if I would put 1 and now this element already exists but it gives us strictly smaller, so here can be technically arbitrary number. So now this gives us the number of smaller keys than this key, right? So that's exactly what we want. So we just did the number of pairs, right? So the number of eyes for which it works. So in this case it will actually be all of the pairs, because I thought it's div minus, right? So this, so right, it will count all 3 pairs because this will return 3, and then we just insert the current element with its frequency, and that's it, and we increase the frequency, and that's the entire problem. It's just, you just need to know this data structure and you just solve the problem, right? So thanks for watching. Maybe upload, maybe not. Bye.